Hi guys. Today I want to show you a disturbing video that was recently released showing a policeman having a negligent discharge inside a gun store and actually shooting off his finger. I naturally have a lot to say about this video. I'm just going to let it roll, and then after the video plays I'll come back and tell you what everybody involved here did wrong and how this could be prevented. Okay, this is in a gun store in Kentucky, and you can see the cop in blue standing next to the counter, and the store employee is reaching in to hand him a gun that he's interested in. And I'll just let it play here. All right, there is so much negligence and bad safety habits on display here that I just almost don't know where to start. The first thing they did wrong here, the store employee did not safety check the weapon before handing it to the police officer. Every single gun store I have ever been in my entire life, safety checks the gun before they hand it to a customer. Drop the magazine, rack the slide back, visually inspect that there is no round in the chamber. Takes a couple of seconds. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two, when the clerk handed the gun to the cop didn't safety check the gun. Even if I've just stood there and watched the store clerk safety check the gun, I'll do it myself. I do it every time, and they're not going to be offended by it. You're looking at the gun, take the magazine out, rack the slide back yourself, inspect it, and make sure there's no round in the gun. Now, it's crazy that there was any live ammunition anywhere near a gun, even in the display case especially, but if they had done this simple safety check, they would have discovered that there was a round in the gun. And this entire thing would have been prevented. Secondly, now you just saw me safety check this 2 or 3 times here in front of you. I'm going to do this for demonstration. This is not something I normally do, but if you watch, the cop is doing it throughout the video. He has his hand over the muzzle of the gun like this. Really, really bad idea. I don't feel comfortable doing it now when I know this gun is not loaded. Don't put your fingers or your hand in front of the muzzle of the gun. There's no reason for it. It's just a bad safety habit. Thirdly, this is a really, really bad safety habit and really bad etiquette. The cop pulls the trigger with his hand in front of the muzzle. I won't do that with an empty gun that I know is empty. He shouldn't have done it with the gun he didn't safety check. Also, it's bad etiquette in a gun store to dry fire the gun without asking the store employees if it's okay if you dry fire the gun. It's just not something that you do. This video is just so full of mistakes that could have been prevented, and I understand the cop is suing the gun store for negligence, and yes, they were negligent. There should never have been a live round in a gun on display in a gun store. The cop was equally negligent for really, really bad gun handling, and never, ever, ever put your hand in front of the muzzle of a gun, and if you ever do for any reason, for God's sake, do not pull the trigger. I'm going to let this video run again so you can see what I'm talking about, but please, people, there's no reason for stupid accidents like this to happen.